Today I'll show you a complete review of this TV box. You already have an unboxing, you can find it in my playlist, but today is review time, a deep review. Let's go! The TV box takes 30 seconds to turn on and 1 second or less to recover from standby. If you leave it on standby, the consumption is about 2-3 watts, and when it's completely off, consumption is 0, nothing. You know that nowadays many devices do not switch completely off, but remain on standby, hence consume a few watts. This TV box gives you instead the opportunity to really turn it off or put it on standby. The launcher is clean and functional, few bells and whistles, and it allows you to easily navigate both with an Air Mouse remote controller or with the supplied remote with the arrow keys. First thing first, let's give a look to the settings, because that's where you go as soon as you turn it on, in order to access to the network settings and set other things too. You can choose to connect via Wi-Fi or cable. If you select Wi-Fi, of course you have to enter your password. Now let's see the display settings. The device is able to self-determine the display resolution and the refresh rate according to the TV connected, but also gives you the ability to manually select the resolution and the desired frequency, as we are doing right now. Here you have the possibility to hide or show the status bar, that is the black bar with the typical Android buttons. And here you have the possibility to calibrate the size of your display. You can decrease or increase the size in case the device isn't able to automatically fill perfectly the screen of your TV. Although in my case it has found the right size automatically with any TV I connected. Maybe you want to shrink or enlarge the size anyway. I would not understand why, but you could do it. You're strange, I know that. In any case, the TV box gives you a lot of flexibility, and like everything in this life, it's better to always have a choice. In advanced, we find the Miracast, which allows you to mirror the display from any other Android device on your TV using this TV box. It's very useful, for example, if you want to see pictures from your smartphone with your friends on your beautiful big TV in your living room. Another good option is the ability to send audio output to a device connected to the TV box via USB instead of the TV. You could, for example, use a remote controller with a microphone and speakers that allows you to make a Skype conversation listening directly by the remote controller instead of the TV speakers, and therefore use the remote controller like a handset. We have other options, as you can see, but you can discover them alone. Otherwise this video would be too long, and guys, you really need to discover something for yourself, don't you? Setting the auto detection digital audio option to on gives this TV box the ability to receive voice input from USB connected devices, such as the remote controller with the microphone that I'll show you in a minute, and we'll see how to use voice search. Arcade's Morillo commented some difficulty using the voice function with the remote controller I reviewed. Hi Morillo, you can see that video too. It's very good, especially when used with a TV box like this. Morillo, as you can see, I always deliver on my promises, and you guys, for every doubt you have, you can ask me in the comments and I really answer. In the comments, or as you can see, I can answer with a video too. So subscribe, comment and ask away. You know the drill? In others, we can upgrade the firmware if a new one is available, and in more settings we can find in fact all the Android settings as you are used to in a smartphone or a smartpad. This is the screen that pop-ups if you want to update the firmware. This other function is really useful to release memory if the TV box is slowing down. Although, to tell you the truth, up until now I never had the need to do so. In any case, it's a quick and convenient functionality. The interface is customizable. In the main screen you have groups of apps that you can customize to your heart's content. We can go, for example, in online video. In order to add an app to a group, just click the plus button and select the app. We can add as well as remove apps in the same way, just by selecting or deselecting the app. In my apps group, we find all the installed and pre-installed apps. You can also install any of your favorite launcher, downloading it from Google Play. In the same way you can do that with any phone or smartpad. In my case, although I have Nova launcher, I still prefer to keep the original TV box launcher because it is so comfortable and effective on devices like these, where what you really need is the opportunity to easily navigate the interface with the arrow keys or an air mouse. But everyone has their own tastes, so if you want, you have the opportunity to install any launcher you want. At the bottom of the main screen, you have this bar that allows you direct access to the most used apps, and even this bar is completely customizable with the exact same way of the groups. Cool, don't you think? And now, ladies and gentlemen, Kodi, the media center that is the main reason to buy this TV box. Because, let's be honest, what we really want from a TV box is the opportunity to watch movies from a couch directly from the internet or your hard disk without even having to turn on a computer. Kodi is fantastic, designed and optimized for remote controllers with or without a mouse. It's great to browse your movies, music, photos, or access the add-ons that let you find all the content you want online. Other apps I can show you. Let's see. File Manager that allows you to manage all files of your internal or external memory, and you can install other file manager as well. And now I'll show you how you can navigate with the Air mouse that I reviewed in another video, and how comfortable it is to navigate, enter data and search directly with a single remote controller, even with voice search. Let's do a quick search. Let's use the keyboard. And in this case we are not yet connected. Before we went on connection setup, but we didn't connect. Let's go again in the internet connection options. We made the connection now. Let's see how to do a search with the keyboard. Done. You can scroll with a simple gesture like this. And now Google Play. You can search and install any app you want. You can install games, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. Let's see YouTube. As you can see, we can make a voice search even in YouTube.
Prova a cercare qualcosa.
In fact, you can use voice search in any app let you do that. Let's do that again, so I'll show you how to use the microphone on the remote controller, and remember to set the option in the settings like we did before, in order to let the TV box get audio from USB devices connected. We must hold down the button with the microphone picture on the remote for 1 second. The green light turns on to tell us that we can talk.
Prova a cercare qualcosa.
And voila! Here we have what we pronounced, and here we have the search results. Finally, 2 possible ways to turn this TV box off. First way, from the remote controller, this button of course. On the screen will appear a little menu to let us choose between standby and shutdown. Another way to do the same thing, you can click here on the interface and select standby or power off. And with this power off, it's all folks. Subscribe and see all videos and reviews. Ciao! Subscribe!